Hi there guys, and welcome back to another video with Past Papers 101 with Miss Edwards. Today we'll be looking at the May-June 2022 paper 1 for integrated science. And if you're studying for your exams, you know that the closer you are to the exams, the more studying you have to do. So let's get right into this paper. If this is your first time joining this channel, we usually do paper 2s and paper 1s. Your paper 1s are going to be for a maximum of 1 hour and 15 minutes. So guys, you have to work with time here. Your test consists of 60 multiple choice questions and you have to answer all questions. Alright, so let's get straight into this paper, and you can test yourself as we go along. Let's see if we can get this paper done in under 1 hour. So the first question: the most important reason for ensuring that a baby is fed the milk his or her mother produces during the first 3 to 4 days of lactation is that this milk A. contains the correct amount of fats and oils for growth, B. is at the correct temperature for the baby, C. reduces the risk of breast cancer in the mother, or D. gives the baby protection against infection. The answer there is D. gives the baby protection against infection. Question 2. Antibodies are important in the human body because they A. control hormones, B. protect against diseases, C. help make red blood cells, or D. regulate blood glucose levels. The answer is B. protect against diseases. Question 3. Which of the following structures is responsible for energy production in an animal cell? The answer there is C. the mitochondria or the mitochondrion. Question 4. Which part of the flower forms the seed after fertilization? Is it A. the ovule, B. the ovary, C. the anther, or D. the filament? If you answered ovary, you're incorrect. The answer there is ovule. The ovary becomes the fruit, but the ovule becomes the seed. Item 5 refers to the following diagrams which display seeds under different conditions in 4 test tubes plugged with cotton wool. In which test tube is germination most likely to take place? The answer there is test tube 2, which is B, and this is because in test tube 2 we have air, moisture, and a suitable temperature. Question 6. Which of the following organisms is not a microbe? Is it A. a virus, B. fungi, C. bacteria, or D. bedbug? The answer there is bedbug. Microbes are microscopic. Question 7. Which of the following refers to the method of planting in which crops are grown in alternate bands or alternating bands? Is it A. terracing, B. hydroponics, C. strip planting, or D. crop rotation? The answer there is C. strip planting. Question 8. Item H refers to the following diagram of an animal cell. What is the name of the structure labeled Y? Is it A. the nucleus, B. the cytoplasm, C. the mitochondria, or D. chromosome? The answer there is A. nucleus. Question 9. During menstruation, A. the lining of the uterus thickens, B. the lining of the uterus is shed, C. an ovum is released from the ovary, or D. the ovum travels down the fallopian tube? The answer there is B. the lining of the uterus is shed. Question 10. Which of the following shapes describes molar teeth? Is it A. pointed, B. rounded, C. flat-topped, or D. chisel-shaped? If you said rounded, you're incorrect. The answer there is C. flat-topped. Item 11 refers to the following diagram of the respiratory system during inhalation. Which of the following occurs during inhalation at the area labeled X on the diagram? Is it A, the ribs move upward? B, the diaphragm muscles relax? C, the pressure inside the lungs increases? Or D, the volume in the thoracic cavity decreases? The answer there is A, the ribs move upward. Question 12. Which of the following are common features of respiratory surfaces? The answer there is B, moist and has a well supplied with blood vessels. So that's B, I and I only. Question 13. Which of the following types of drugs are used to get rid of water from the human body? Is it A, stimulants, B, hormones, C, sedatives, or D, diuretics? The answer there is D, diuretics. Question 14. Item 14 refers to the following diagram of the skeletal system. The bone labeled X is the A, femur, B, radius, C, humerus, or D, phalange. The answer there is C, the humerus. Question 15. Which of the following best describes natural and artificial light? Is it A, natural light changes color and artificial light contains all the colors of the visible spectrum? B, natural light produced from radiation and artificial light changes color? C, intensity is easily adjusted for natural light and produced from radiation in artificial light? Or D, natural light contains all the colors of the visible spectrum and artificial light, the intensity is easily adjusted? The answer there is D. Question 16. Which of the following are significant sources of air pollution? We have oil spills, volcanic eruptions, and extensive use of cars. The answer there would be C, volcanic eruptions and extensive use of cars. Question 17. A hinge joint is found at the A, knee, B, neck, C, skull, or D, shoulder. If you answered shoulder, you're indeed incorrect. The answer there is knee. Question 18. Which of the following statements about respiration is true? A, anaerobic respiration produces more energy than aerobic respiration. B, anaerobic respiration requires oxygen while aerobic respiration does not require oxygen. C, aerobic respiration requires oxygen while anaerobic respiration does not require oxygen. Or D, aerobic respiration produces oxygen while anaerobic respiration produces carbon dioxide. The answer there is C. Aerobic respiration requires oxygen while anaerobic respiration does not require oxygen. Question 19. Which of the following processes are associated with excretion by the kidneys? Is it filtration, evaporation, reabsorption? If you answered filtration and reabsorption, you are correct. The answer is B. Question 20. The amount of water entering the tissues of the body is controlled by A, egestion, B, nutrition, C, excretion, or D, osmoregulation. The answer there is D, osmoregulation. Question 21. Item 21 refers to the following diagram, which shows several structures in the eye. Cataracts will most likely develop in the structure labeled A, eye. And if you know what structure that is, make sure you know it's the lens. Item 22 refers to the following diagram, which shows the 4 stages labeled I to IV in the life cycle of a mosquito. Which number represents the larval stage? Is it I, or IV? The answer there is B, I would be the egg, II is the larvae, III is the pupa, and IV is the adult. 23. The three small bones found in the middle of the ear of a human being are called the A. drums, B. cochlea, C. fossicles, or D. ossicles. The answer there is ossicles. 24. Which of the following can be caused by the improper disposal of solid waste? Is it the spread of disease, contamination of the soil, or creation of pest breeding grounds? If you answered D, all of them, then you are correct. 25. Which of the following organisms is a parasite? Is it A, rat, B, fly, C, tick, or D, cockroach? Answer there is C, a tick. Which of the following energy conversions takes place during the process of photosynthesis? Is it A, heat to light, B, light to kinetic, C, chemical to heat, or D, light to chemical? The answer there is D, light to chemical. Question 27. Which of the following correctly matches the type of bulb with its characteristic? We have filament bulb, brightness is easily controlled. B, LED bulb, contains mercury. C, filament bulb, saves energy. Or D, LED bulbs emit a lot of heat. The answer there is A, filament bulbs, the brightness is easily controlled. Item 28 refers to the following diagram showing methods of heat transfer. The method of heat transfer through the metal rod is A, evaporation, B, conduction, C, convection, or D, radiation. Now if you answered B, conduction, you are correct. Items 29 and 30 refer to the following safety equipment. We have goggles, respirators, safety vests, and ear protectors. In answering item 29 to 30, each option may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Question 29. Which equipment makes a person working on the side of the road visible to motorists? The answer there would be C, safety vests. Which equipment protects a person from toxic fumes? If you answered goggles, you're incorrect. If you answered ear protectors, you're also incorrect. The answer there is respirators. Question 31. Item 31 refers to the following diagram, which shows the electricity meter readings for the end of February and end of March. What is the electricity usage for the period between the end of February and the end of March? Now, all you have to do is look at the reading for March and the reading for February and subtract February from March. So the previous is subtracted from the current. Now, what is electricity usage for the period between the end of February and the end of March? Now, once you calculate, you can pause the video and do your own mathematics. The answer there is A, 15487 kilowatt hours. 15,487. Question 32. The unit of current is the A, ohm, B, volt, C, watt, or D, ampere. The answer there is D, ampere. Item 33 refers to the following diagram showing a pair of tongues. In which of the labeled positions is the effort usually applied? The answer there is B, 2. Effort is applied in the center. Question 34. A fire extinguisher that contains water should not be used on A, a bushfire, B, a chemical fire, 3, an electrical fire. The answer there would be C. It should not be used on a chemical fire or an electrical fire. Item 35 refers to the following diagram of a forearm. The diagram is an example of: is it a fixed pulley, a simple lever, an inclined plane, or a movable pulley? The answer there is a simple lever. B. 36. Wet clothes are most likely to dry quickly under conditions of low temperature and low humidity, low temperature and high humidity, high temperature and low humidity, or high temperature and high humidity. The answer there is C. High temperature and low humidity. Question 37. Which of the following are properties of aluminium alloys that make them suitable for the manufacture of aircrafts and boats? 1. They're light, 2. Strong, and 3. Expensive. The answer there would be A. They're light and strong. Having being expensive would not be an advantage. Question 38. The word equation that describes the reaction between aluminium and hydrochloric acid is A. Aluminium plus hydrochloric acid gives us aluminium chloride plus hydrogen. And we don't need to go any further. This is our answer. 39. The rusting of iron is an example of, is it A. Reduction, B. Oxidation, C. Precipitation, or D. Neutralization? The answer there is B. Oxidation. 40. Brass is a mixture of A. Zinc and tin, B. Copper and tin, C. Copper and zinc, or D. Silver and copper? The answer there is C. Copper and zinc. Question 41. Which of the following is an advantage of using aluminium to make cooking pots? Is not an advantage of using aluminium to make cooking pots. A. Aluminium is a soft metal. B. Aluminium is easy to clean. C. Aluminium pots are light to handle. Or D. Aluminium is a good heat conductor. The answer there is A. Aluminium is a soft metal. That is not an advantage of cooking pots using aluminium material. Question 42. A substance X has a pH of 2. This means that X is and everybody should know this one, C, an acid. Question 43. Which of the following chemicals removes nail polish? And I know you've seen this question already. The answer there is B, acetone. Question 44. Hard water is referred to water that A. is frozen, B. contains alcohol, C. contains a lot of chemicals, or D. does not easily form lather with soap. The answer there is D. 45. Soapless detergents differ from soapy detergents mainly because A. soapy detergents are biodegradable, B. soapless detergents are highly insoluble, C. soapy detergents are made from petroleum, or D. soapless detergents are manufactured from fats and oils. What's your answer? If you said A, you are correct. Soapy detergents are biodegradable, while soapless detergents are not. Item 46 and 47 refer to the following diagram of the solar system. 46. Earth is labeled A, I, B, II, C, III, or D, IV. If you answered that Earth is in second position, you are correct, which is B, II, Mercury, Earth. Question 47 asks, Venus is labeled Mercury, Venus, Earth. So I would be the answer for that, which is A. Question 48. Decayed organic matter in soil is called A. sand, B. humus, C. sediment, or D. limestone. The answer there is B. humus. 49. The installation of low-flow showerheads and taps is a method of water conservation because it involves A. recycling water, B. using grey water, C. using metered devices, or D. using water-saving devices. And if you answer D, using water-saving devices, you are correct. Question 50. A non-moving boundary between two air masses is called A, a cold front, B, a cold front, B, a warm front, C, a stationary front, or D, an occluded front. The answer there would be C, a stationary front. Question 51, we're on our last 10 questions. Which of the following is not a fossil fuel? We have A, coal, B, biomass, C, crude oil. Which of the following is not a fossil fuel? That's question 51. The answer there would be B, biomass. Question 52. The image best represents when you look at this image, the answer there would be C, a total lunar eclipse. Question 53. Which of the following methods involves the settling of heavy suspended material? Is it A, filtration, B, distillation, C, chlorination, or D, sedimentation? The answer there is D, sedimentation. Question 54. Which are the following methods, or which of the following air masses is typically found over the Caribbean Sea? The answer there is C, the maritime tropical MT. Question 55. The increased pressure encountered by divers at large depths below sea level can affect the A, ears, B, eyes, C, nose, or D, mouth. The answer there is A, ears. Question 56. Which of the following is not a water safety device? And the answer there is D, an inflatable balloon. Question 57. Which of the following diagrams represent an object in stable equilibrium? The answer there is B. Question 58. Which of the following is not associated with the use of fossil fuels? Is it A, erosion, B, acid rain, C, pollution, or D, global warming? The answer there is A, erosion. Question 59 refers to the following diagram, which represents the passage of air through the engine of a jet plane. The direction in which the plane is moving is B, Y to X. And our last question, country X experiences an earthquake and there was minimal damage to buildings. The Richter scale reading would most likely be, the answer there should be C, 5. When we have a Richter scale reading of 5, it means slight damage to buildings. And that was the paper 1 for 2022 May-June. Guys, I know that you can do it. All you need to do is practice. Try these questions all by yourself first, quiz yourself, see how many you got incorrect, and go again, and you are ready. I wish you all the best in your exams. Send this video to your friends so that they can get some practice in for their paper 1 exams. And remember, with God, all results can be this